typically I don't like salad, okay? I just never ate salad. I'm not a salad guy. I don't like tomatoes and lettuce. It's all rabbit food. But every so often, I come across a salad that I'm like, wow, I really like this. They got the bacon on top, they got the egg, they got, the dressing is different, it just hits different. The croutons hit different. They got more bacon, you know what I'm saying? That's how I perceive meme coins. Meme coins typically I just don't like. And I know in my past videos I said I don't like them. But this particular meme coin, I'm not even sure if it's a meme coin. This is like a lottery coin. I kind of like it. I deep dived it. I tried to find something that was wrong with it. I mean, I really tried. I opened up the contract. I'm trying to learn how to read contracts. I kind of like this one. If you give me the time, I'm going to share with you what I found out, how I'm like looking at these different projects, and how I think the evolution of meme coins are happening. I'm not even sure if I would even consider this a meme coin right now. And it's called Last Ape Standing. So it has a meme type of name. But basically, for every time someone buys, 10 minutes will elapse. And at the end of 10 minutes, if no one else bought, they would be handed a jackpot prize winning. Okay, the last winner of this jackpot prize, they got something like 35 BNB or something around there. I looked at it. It's on blockchain. It's kind of insane, like 35 BNB. Okay, the current jackpot right now is at $45,000. Okay, here's the contract. It's called Last Ape Standing. Of course, when I look at like this name, Last Ape Standing, I'm like, all right. I immediately write it off. I'm like, I'm not even gonna take this project and like do a video on it. But then I started looking at it, and I thought that was very intriguing. Why? Because if the 10 minutes elapses and no one buys it, that jackpot gets paid to the person who bought last. Meaning there's constant buy pressure for this coin. Someone will always want to buy in. Now, there's some nuances here, right? You must buy in with a minimum of 0.1 BNB, which right now is about $40. Okay, 10 minutes has to elapse. And there are taxes on it. There's like and we could go in on that. And that's how obviously the jackpot is fed. That's how, things go to marketing and developers. But this is basically what it is, right? 2% of every buy and 5% of every sell is converted to BNB and sent to the jackpot. So you're not even being paid in LAS for last Ape Standing. If there is no one who buys worth at least 1.1 BNB for a whole 10 minutes, the last buyer gets 50% of the jackpot transferred directly to his personal wallet. So the current jackpot right now is $45,000. If you're the last buyer for this, you would get $22.5 thousand. It's kind of crazy. This creates constant buy pressure as multiple investors will try to win the jackpot. Correct. At the same time, if you bought and didn't win, you watch your investment steadily rise. Why? Because there are more people buying, right? There are more people buying, and they're buying at increments of $40 at minimum, at around $10 or so, or 10 minutes a buy. And then the Telegram is filled with this bot that's showing updates to this, and I brought up the updates. Now, they said that they put a hard cap, a limit of 125 BNB or $50,000 for the jackpot total. Okay, and the reason why that is because they wanted to, pay it out or whatever. If the jackpot is not won by anyone at the amount of 50,000 USD, so when it hits 125 BNB, I think that's what they said, 120 or 50,000 USD, it's immediate. There's no like time that elapses. It's immediate. A forced cash out takes place. This cash out buys back half of the jackpot in one single transaction, which we call the Big Bang, meaning half of that prize money, 55% buys back LAS, right, last, and then they burn it, which is crazy. And the burn is manual, okay? And I had to figure this out a little bit. The anticipation towards the Big Bang can lead to even greater FOMO, as the token price will increase strongly after the Big Bang takes place. And so I'm reading this, and I always make fun of YouTubers who read this, but I really went in deep on this one, right? I wanted to know. At the same time, this will with great transactional volume, investors will not get disheartened and see the jackpot is not easy to win and understand multiple ways to earn less. So there's multiple ways to do this. So let's take a look at the taxes. 2% to the liquidity, okay, 2% of marketing, 2% to the team, which I was a little concerned of, 2% of the jackpot, and then 2% taxes, and then this is 8% for buying, and then this I believe is 12% for selling. Meaning, if people are selling, they're buying and selling at a a loss of 20%. So it's not so easy to buy and sell and trade this thing, right? The jackpot, if for 10 minutes, yeah, this one more time. 55% of the jackpot wallet gets cashed out, both BNB and last con. Okay, so here are a couple questions. If you win the jackpot, do you get taxed as well? The answer is no, you do not get taxed. If the Big Bang happens, how does the burn work? It's manual. It goes into a buyback wallet, and then they buy back, and then they burn it manually to a null address like 0x00 whatever. And so that's pretty much it. Now there's some questions here, right? Here they have a DApp, and this is strictly for informational purposes. The jackpot currently is at 41,000, almost 42,000, and someone just bought in 8 minutes ago, or 2 minutes ago. So there's 8 minutes left, and the current jackpot is 102 BNB. Right when this gets 125, that's an automatic buyback. Now the winner's share is $20,000. That's how much the jackpot is for them, for whoever wins. So this is like very interesting, right? This is the last buyer, and so okay, so it's like updating all the time. Last buy, all this, and then the Big Bang, like 9,000 or whatever. Okay, so here's the chart, and you can see here that they had a private sale, and so I think right here is when people started, selling off their investment. Maybe they got bored or whatever it is. So yeah, they started selling off their investment here, which is interesting. Now, if I'm looking down at like the buys, and I got to be more interested in the buys now. Let's see here. Look, so people are buying out for this one. I don't understand. So why would someone buy for 0.3 BNB unless they think that it's going to go up even more? But you see here, and 0.7 BNB, right? But people are buying for $40, $40, $40. These are 0.1 basically of a BNB is what they're trying to buy, 0.1, 0.1, 0.1, 0.1 BNB, because they're trying to hit that jackpot, okay? And so, is this a good time to buy? Maybe, like, it's kind of hard to say. It's after a big drop. It's on the rise, steady incline. So the chart is looking okay there. And if you're down for the experiment, yeah, I mean, maybe, right? Now, if you look here, it's been audited, and so full solid proof certificate of compliance, last ape standing. And then here's the contract, and I was just so intrigued by this whole thing, right? And I wanted to see the contract, and if I bring in the contract, and so this is something that I typically do, but now I'm going to show you because I was just curious on it. This is the buyback wallet here, and here's the dev wallet. The dev wallet, okay, if they get paid, they get paid, no problem. But here's the buyback wallet, and if we go into here, we see that these were the last times that they bought back, and you'll see here that here's like, let's say the first one right here, they bought back with $5,000 of BNB. They bought last ape standing, and then with this transfer here, they sent it to a null address. That's the burn. Okay, so you see here they burned 31,782 LAS, and here they bought 31,754 LAS. So it's like right around there. I'm assuming that's some kind of tax that was, or something happened there. But this right here was a buyback and then a burn, a buyback and then a burn, a buyback and a burn. And so that's happened 3 times already, which was very, very just interesting to see. Now, this is the white paper, and so I wanted to know like different things. So here's the kind of them describing this whole thing again. If you want to read that over, it's basically the same stuff. They have a staking thing. I'm really less interested in staking, but I guess you could make some money if you stake some of your LAS here. Here's the tokenomics again. Now remember the tokenomics. There's no tax with the tokenomics or with the jackpot. And if you this is how the allocations are. Here's private sale. Nearly 52.5% went to private sale. And then there's an audit and a KYC prior to launch and anti-rug. And I thought this was going to be, because they don't have it on their website, I thought the team was doxxed, and it's kind of doxxed, right? I went to ADDO 47, and here's his Telegram, right? And it seems like he started something else called Catchy Finance, and I looked up Catchy Finance, and I'm like, oh, I kind of like this one. I remember looking at this project a while ago, and I remember saying like, oh, I really like this Catchy Finance and stuff. I think I even interviewed them. I'm not too sure, but I think I interviewed. So I kind of I liked this one, and so this gave me at least a little more confidence with Last Ape Standing if this was the same guy, which I would assume, yeah. And these other guys, not exactly doxed, but you could get a hold of them. So if that suits your fancy, then if that's good enough for you, that's good enough for you, for me. And so yeah, that was very interesting. Now they don't have a lot of followers, 861 followers, but it seems like they're very active on their Telegram, or their Twitter rather. And this is one of the devs that I was just looking for. He's got 52 followers, and he's obviously promoting Last Ape Standing. And they've got almost 3,000 people in their Discord, and it's kind of hard. And so I was just curious. I was asking in their Discord, and here's some screenshots here. Look, the jackpot has at least buy at least 0.1 BNB if no one buys. I was confused about this. They're saying it's infinite FOMO. And the jackpot is fed through the taxes. If it reaches 125 BNB, the jackpot here, I'm reading right here in case you guys can't see right there. Oh, you guys can't see. Is like right in the middle. This 0.2 will be immediately cashed out. 67.5 BNB, $25,000 the equivalent, and with BNB changes and stuff like that. You could stake it over here. All right, so that's good. And then I said, look, if someone wins it's also tax free. So and they gave me the last jackpot rewarded at $14,000, and then last jackpot rewarded, which is interesting. So of course I look up that wallet, C301 at the end, and then here's C301 at the end, right there, boom. So I look at the wallet, and of course we see that let's see if I can pull it up here. 35 BNB. I don't know if you can see that right there, boom. Let me drag it over to the screen. 35 BNB right here. They just got paid. They got paid cash money. Lots. Wait, hold on. Where'd it go? This one right here. Wait, hold on. Where is it? I said it right here. Okay, 35 BNB. 2 days ago, 2 days and 7 hours ago, which is interesting. And so, yeah, this person loves Last. Obviously, this was last time, and so, or a while ago. It's just interesting. Oh, this is a different wallet. I don't know. This is a different wallet. This is a wallet that was just buying. So like one thing that I'll do here is I'll go into their protocol, or I'll go into their DApp, and I'll go into like this one, right? You buy this last buyer. I pick that guy up. I'm gonna put it in Zapper. Why? Because I'm weird and I'm nosy, and I like to I like to dive in like who's buying this stuff. And so we'll see here. AF4D, whoever the last buyer is right there. And we see here, okay, this person is going into, smaller things. Yeah, bought last right here. Ooh, this is about 3 minutes ago. Okay, so yeah, so maybe, and this is their first. Oh no, this is not their first buy. So you gotta be prepared to compete when you're here. Okay, so yeah, this is interesting. Oh, this was another last buyer. That's why I had that. This guy up, AF. Let's see here. Oh, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I was just looking up different people who were the last buyers. Let's see if I was AF4D. Is he still the? Yeah, it's still the AF4D. Still, and he's got 6 minutes left to win. Anyway, that is last Ape Standing. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. I was very interested in this. I started reading into the contract. I started looking over like who's winning. I might buy in a little bit, see what happens. I mean, could you imagine you put in $40 and you win a jackpot? I do know that I saw some wallets that are like always buying, keeps on. Maybe they got some kind of bot set up or some kind of algorithm. I don't know. From what I could tell, this all checks out. If this is something that you like, let me know what you like in the comments down below. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.